Hi everyone, welcome back to Outback Puzzler, part 2 of the Houses of Hogwarts. I haven't touched the puzzle in 3 days, so mainly due to work, but that's fine. The dust coverage is insane. I should have covered the puzzle with, well, anything, so it's dusty as. That's okay, we'll deal with that as we go. Hopefully I can sort of clean it up as I move around. But the plan is today to start on the people, I think. I'm going to give it a go anyway. See if I can get some of the characters started and placed around, so then I've got something more to work on as well. This is my main pile of people pieces. There's definitely heaps more in the other boxes as well, but these were the obvious ones when I was sorting, so I'm hoping that they're not too bad to figure out. Other than that, I'll show you where I'm starting from. So, you know, little bits and pieces everywhere, but definitely still a lot to go. I have the next 3 days all to myself, no distractions, so hopefully I can get a bit done. I'm hoping I can, you know, make an obvious progression on this puzzle. We'll see. Let's get to puzzling. Alrighty, so my big plans for the weekend just gone, completely got thrown out the window. Things happen. So I haven't done anywhere near as much as what I hoped I would have achieved. But I'll show you where we're at. It looks like a complete mess. There is just bits and pieces everywhere. But it's organised chaos. Like, I know where I'm at. That's all that matters. There's just little floating bits everywhere. But it's coming along. Progress is being made. I do have some time today, so I'm going to hopefully put in like a good couple of hours. So I'm starting to just pick a colour and go with it, whatever's in that box. Do what I can until I get bored or frustrated with it or a bit stuck, and then just move on to another colour box. I did go through the dark pieces box, which I hadn't touched to this point, and I did get to fill in a few gaps, which was really good. That felt like an achievement. However, it's starting to get so hot and humid. I don't know if you can see, I'm sweating just sitting here. Gross. So I'm gonna have to crank the fan. I don't have air conditioning, so we'll just have to suffer through it. But I think I'm gonna work on the blue area, the Ravenclaw area today. The blue box, for whatever reason, seems to have so many more pieces in it. I don't know why. I guess maybe there's blue everywhere else, or that corner of the puzzle just has a lot of blue, whereas the others have a lot of other colours mixed in. I don't know. I guess we'll see at the end. Let's see how much I can get done today. Actually feel like I'm making some progress today. Yeah, that Ravenclaw area, just, I don't know, I could find the pieces easier. They went together easier. I don't know, maybe I'm just having a good puzzle day. But I'll show you where I'm up to. So I feel like that blue section, the Ravenclaw section, is really starting to fill out. It looks good. I think I'm going to work on some more red next. The green section looks pretty bare too, even though I feel like I've done heaps of work in there. Oh well. This is Gracie G. Gracie. Hello, pretty girl. Gilly, stop me yapping. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. You're a funny girl. The furry pests are being pests. They're ready for a play. So I'm going to leave it here for today. I do have a pretty busy morning, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done tomorrow, but maybe I can get a couple of hours in the afternoon. We'll see. I think I'm going to work on the red section tomorrow. yesterday was a good day's puzzling. I feel like I got all my floaty bits connected, not all, but some, and the puzzle definitely feels like it's coming together now. Today, however, I'm going to work on the box that I completely forgot about. My box that I gave up on when I was sorting. And I had a quick squizzy, and there's heaps of pieces in there that I know where they go. So, that's the plan for today. to leave it there for part 2. Really happy with how it's coming along. All my floaty bits are starting to all join together, which makes me feel like I'm actually achieving something. So currently 38 hours in. I'm enjoying the Trefl Prime. The pieces fit together well, like they're not really snug, but they go together well. I think I've done most of the easy bits now. I think it's only going to get harder from here on out, which is not the usual. For puzzles, normally it gets easier as you go, but there's a lot of solid colour and like blurry bits from where the separate puzzles join together. It's all blurry and faded, which I'm having trouble noticing in my buckets of pieces, but it's been fun. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.